Hello and welcome to excuse me, my Me in a Bag presentation. So A, in love with the assignment. I think this is super fun. And B, I really didn't struggle with finding 10 things about myself to put in a bag. And a lot of mine are double whammies, so I am who I am. We are starting off strong. Well, okay, first. My bag, you may or may not recognize it. If you know, you know. This is an American Eagle bag. Cutest clothes. Cutest clothes. I only wear American Eagle jeans. I love American Eagle. I love the company. I love Aerie, their sister company. I love everything about American Eagle. And 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing American Eagle multiple times a week. So it felt appropriate, you know, because American Eagle is almost like my shell and carrier. And so this is like the shell to me, you know. If I'm wearing American Eagle, the things that describe me should also be wearing American Eagle. So starting off strong, I have a bathing suit. This is quite a sporty bathing suit, but once again, double whammy. I think they honestly all might be. I love swimming. I love the beach. I love the ocean. And I'm also a swim instructor. So you'll find me in one of these, you know, a couple nights out of the week. And so if you know a child who needs to learn how to swim, I'm your guy. Yeah, I love swim, beach, everything, swim, water. Next, I have the Grinch. I love the Grinch. I love Christmas time, but specifically the Grinch. He is, look at his face. He's like the cutest in the world. This isn't in my bag, but like, here's another one.
Christmas? More like Grinchmas. You're a monster.
You get it. Okay, you get it. I love the Grinch. But I love Christmas time too. And something about, you know, whenever I start seeing Grinch things pop up in stores, it's like, yes, Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm a big Christmas girl. And I'm also a big Grinch girl. Next, we'll go with her because she's a little fragile. This is a snow globe. In general, I love snow globes. I think they're fun. I have a Grinch snow globe as well. This is a little mini Glinda snow globe. This is wicked. I love musical theater. I have, you know, done multiple musicals within my time. And she's actually sort of falling apart a little bit. She's from Five Below. I'm not surprised. Musicals have always been a big part of my life. Wicked specifically. I love Pink. I love Glinda. You know, she's very me. I can relate to her in a couple different ways. And so, you know, really no complaints there. You know, Pink, musicals, Glinda. Once again, if you were to look around my room, like, here we go on the stuffy train, Glinda. I love her. I hope you don't think I'm cheating by bringing other things. I do have 10 items. That would be item number 3. Item number 4, pink Play-Doh. Okay, this one might seem weird, but I have really fond memories as a child, you know, just playing with Play-Doh and being a kid. And I think a lot of why I want to become a teacher, you know, is because I loved being a kid, you know. And, you know, I think that this represents how, you know, excited I am to be able to continue that and, you know, to give other kids, you know, hopefully a piece of, you know, or at least memories like the ones I had in my childhood. Where something as little as playing with Play-Doh was like the highlight of my day. How I wish I could go back. But yeah, I love Play-Doh and I want to be a teacher. And it's like a staple, especially for early ed. So, you know, at some point in your education, you will be forced to touch Play-Doh. I am doing it right now. I love Play-Doh too. It's fun. It smells great. No complaints. Item number 5. These are my car keys, okay? It might not look like it. It might just look like a jumbled mess, but this is my car key. My pride and joy, my 2008 Jeep Commander. She just had her 200,000th birthday. She reached 200,000 miles. We all celebrated. We got Dairy Queen ice cream cake. I love traveling. I love like just it being the summer and, you know, rolling all the windows down, opening the sunroof and just driving, listening to music. That's going to be important later. I love my car, and I love all the opportunities it has given to me. Also, hello, a moment for the keys. Fake Labubu from Five Below, Monchichi. Picture my senior year, me and my boyfriend at Hershey. Great minds think alike. That's going to be important later as well. I love my keys, and if you're going to tell me this is bad for your ignition, you're not supposed to have that much weight on your keys, I would tell you, unfortunately, it is what it is. Anyways, I love driving. I love that. Item number 5, I believe. This is a pair of ballet slippers. Dance has been a big part of my life. Okay, these are obviously, wow, very well loved and very old. I do use a fresher pair. These are just a pair that I had lying around. I love dance for, pretty much my entire life. I started dancing when I was 2. I have danced. I started off with ballet, and, I do a lot of other stuff now, but dance is always one of those things that I can come back to, you know what I mean? And there's always a home at your dance studio. And if you are a dancer, you've played a sport, you know exactly what that's like. It's, the feeling of like time has passed, but nothing has changed. And dance does that for me. And, dance is a beautiful way to express yourself. And I encourage everybody to at least take one dance class in their life. Told you it'd be important later. Hey, pickleball girls and boys, where we at? Okay. I love pickleball. Is it a little fatty? Maybe. Is it a little, trendy? Maybe. Am I holding a pink pickleball paddle with bows on it? Yeah. Is that consumerism? Absolutely. But it makes me happy. Pickleball, I got into it last summer, as I'm sure probably many others did. It's fun, okay? It's fun to go play pickleball with your friends. It is, I think, like 70 degrees out or something crazy like that today. And so, yeah, we're probably all going to go, pickleball it up. I love pickleball. I'm excited for it to be warm again so I can play again. And this is my brand new paddle. She hasn't got any use yet. I got her for Christmas. But yeah, she's so beautiful. Not high quality, but also Five Below. But see, I'll check there. What item was that? Oh, crud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Item number 8. This is a cotton candy Alani. I love fancy drinks. And pink. I couldn't tell. There's nothing more fulfilling than everything comes back to a beautiful summer day. Getting in the car, driving to Starbucks, getting a fun drink, or like going to the gas station before you're like going on a trip, and like getting an energy drink. And these ones are my favorite. I feel like I love cotton candy as well. One of my favorite foods. I don't know. There's also something so nostalgic about cotton candy, like, at the fair or, wherever you experience cotton candy at some point in your life. When you put cotton candy in your mouth, you're like, oh, Disney on Ice 2004 or whatever it is. But yeah, I love a fun drink, and, like, look at the outside of that. That's so fun and summery and joyous. And like this is the blueprint for my life. This is what I want my life to look and feel like. Once again, it's also pink. Sorry, sue me. Yeah, I also like to think about myself as an energetic person, so, whatever. Item number 9. Item number 8, I believe? No, item number 9. Okay, item number 9, these are my AirPods in a Wicked Glinda case. We were talking about music earlier. I think in the car I had mentioned how I love listening to music. I love music. I love all different types of music. I love going to see musicians. I love all things like that. And so music, it is a form of, expression. Music and dance, they're best friends. And so I don't think I would be me if I didn't have, a soundtrack always playing. I am a pretty big, like, music, like, listener. Wait, that's not what I want to say. A music, like, I don't know. I'll listen to the same song 30 times and be like, well, that's fun, and I don't get sick of it until after about a week or so I get sick of it, and then I listen to a different song for 3 more weeks. But I love music, and I love Wicked. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's on the screen. My last item number 10, is a book about horses. I have recently, and I believe that it is just, like a picture book with horses. Yes, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Here, I'll read you a page. A father horse is called a stallion. Stallions look after all the horses in the field. This is a male horse. I'll flip through while I talk. Oh, look at her. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. That might be a dude though. I actually don't know. But I love horses. Recently, my roommate who I moved in with, her grandma has a horse who became my best friend and the love of my life. And I am so attached to that horse. I think I will die when she dies. I recently love horses, and really all animals for that matter. But horses are one of those, like, they're so big. Like, look at him. Oh my goodness. He just wants to push his face. So I'm a really big fan of horses. Is there a pony in this book? I ponder. I would say that'd be towards the end. Like a little, all horses come in different shapes and sizes. But, yeah, I love horses. I would like to, look at that baby horse. Oh my goodness, so small. I'd like to say that eventually I'll own a horse, but that is also a really big commitment for me. Horses live for a long time, and they're expensive. You need to have a barn, you need to have land, you need to do all these things every day. So I will probably never own my own horse, but, oh my goodness. I'll probably never own my own horse, but I would like to, you know, and maybe like when I'm old and retired and I have nothing better to do than to take care of a horse. Yeah, I love horses. That was, my me in a bag. I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned something about me. And if you didn't learn something about me, maybe I talked too much and you already knew all that. But, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.